Hi everyone, it's MJ, and in this video we're visiting Poke Beach, which is a great website that I'd recommend if you're interested in Pokemon. And what we're going to be doing is looking at Surging Spark, which is the upcoming set that has kind of been almost all released. And we're going to be just chatting it through, looking at some of the artwork. And I mean, I love the 151, so really cool to see that we're starting off with Execute. That art really looks cool. So yeah, we're going to be looking at some of the art. We're going to be looking at some of the attacks. That's too much to read. But we are going to... Yeah, I don't like that artwork. That artwork's cool. But let's go through and see what we can find. I mean, we are getting in Durant EX. A little bit low on the HP. 190 is not too great, but it is a basic Leaf EX Pokemon, which we do need more of it. Could fit in quite nicely with our Matcha deck. It says, when you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Okay, not the greatest ability. This attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So 5 times 30, that is 150. You're doing, what, 270 at the end? 3 energy? Not crazy for it. Scatterbug does a simple call for family. Wander about. It's weird. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see too much of that play. Vivillon, quite a cute Pokemon, I'm not going to lie. But for each of your bench Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Now, what is cool is, if you remember earlier sets with this Scatterbug and Spoopar, is that how you say it? Spoopar. They have that ability that allows them to like instant evolve. So Vivillon, so while these two might not see a lot of play, Vivillon might come in with those from the earlier set. Very quick evolution. You throw in a Buddy Poffin, and Evo Powder you could cook with it. Then this is what happens if you eat this Pokemon. Why does this Pokemon look like a magic mushroom? Even it's called the Illuminating Pokemon. This one's literally made on the magic mushrooms. And look at that design. It's by my favorite artist, TK. Tomokazu Kamiya. Yeah, I'm horrible at pronouncing Pokemon names, everybody's names. I even mispronounced my own name. That's why I call myself MJ instead of... Because before I didn't say Michael, I said Markle. And yeah, people didn't know what I was saying. Calming Light. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon asleep. Okay, and Spiral Rush, nothing too crazy there. The art's, yeah, it's okay, but so far that's my favorite art piece. It was that Execute, but it's this one over here. So, ooh, this looks nice. That's a nice art piece. How do you pronounce that? The Sea Creeper Pokemon. Put up to 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. I mean, if that was put 2 Pokemon from your discard onto your bench, that would have been wild. Rescue Kedge. Is Kedge even a word? Annihilating Anchor. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, I mean, if they just put 1 Pokemon on the discard into the bench, it would have been wild. Zarude, Leaf Drain, Jungle Whip. You may put all energy into your hand. Yeah, okay. Casper Kid. Yeah. Oh, that's a fun. That looks fun. Look at that. That's quite a cool art. Relor. Okay. And this Robuska looks very similar to the main Robuska that's got the ability of Manaphy and Jirachi combined. If there are 3 or fewer cards in your deck, this attack does 200 more damage. Damn. Well, this will definitely bring back that Pidgeot V, Vanishing Wing, to keep recycling. There's a meme deck. There is a meme deck here. I like this giant snail Pokemon, Wuchin, and Hazardous Greed. If there are 3 or fewer cards in your deck, this attack also does 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Oh, they are turning. This has gone from maybe a meme deck. This could be something. Like, they really want you to go low in your deck. If there are 3 of your cards in your deck, this attack does 100 to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's see if that's a theme. If they bring in more Pokemon, that'll do that. Vulpix, oh, such a classic. Beautiful card. Ninetales, so elegant. 30 damage as well. Fire Soul, that's not that great. Wow, that looks so cool. Paldean Tauros. Wow, that looks cool. Now that is, I mean, it's not the TK artist that I love, but I mean, basically, if you're an artist and your initials are TK, you're making some seriously cool stuff. I mean, the attacks are horrible. Never played this card, but man, that looks so cool. Okay, that's the new favorite. That's the new favorite. Ho-Oh. Is it Ho? It's Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh. Not Ho-Oh. Shining Blaze. If you have any Terra Pokemon on your bench, this does 100 more damage. I mean, a single prize of doing 200, and that's probably not the hardest thing to set up. Magma Basin. Yeah, maybe not. That looks cool. That's a cool looking card. Horrible attacks, not even worth reading, but that attack, I mean, that art, that is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Victini, we haven't seen Victini came out with an EX Pokemon that didn't really see much play, but Victory Cheer, attacks used by your Evolution Fire Pokemon do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Isn't there like a Moltres that does exactly that? I mean, maybe Victini is in line for the Buddy Buddy Poffins, and maybe you can stack them. Potential, maybe not. Pansear, that art looks cool. Lava Star, that looks very similar to the other cards. Volcano, Leech Life, Turbulent Wings. I mean, 150, no. This also looks like the very similar other Oricorio. It's a dancing Pokemon. Why is it not a bird Pokemon? That's a bird. I mean, isn't it like it's designed after a very specific bird. Now they got it as, it's a dancing bird. Energy Assist, 2 energy from your discard, boring. Discard energy from this Pokemon, boring. Okay, boring attacks. Sizzlipede. Cinter Scorch. This attack also has 30 damage to each of your bench Pokemon. I mean, it's a single energy, which makes it cool. I mean, no, but it's a stage 1. No, I don't think it's going to see play. Heat Burn. Heat Breath. Yeah, that's what the big one does. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Okay. This attack does 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon. Maybe. I mean, especially with that new Stadium card that can bring stuff into play. But as a stage 2, I'm not feeling it. Charcadet, nah. Yeah, this one. Just look at the art. That art's like meh. That art, really cool. Neither of the attacks are too... Yeah. Armorage, not too crazy about that design either. Discard all fire energy from this Pokemon and does 180 damage to one of your opponent's bench. They're really making Manaphy gonna get back into play. Oh yeah, this is the one that can evolve into 2 different ones, but they've made this one fire as well instead of psychic. Discard all special energy from all of... Whoa, jeez. Okay. Okay, Lugia players. Cursed Edge. That's a bit... wow. Sure. Okay. Oh, and it even gets its own EX. There's the psychic energy. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. That's expensive. Oh, because it's hard to attach 3 of different types. I mean, maybe could we see Lost Zone coming back in with Mirage Gates to try power these ones up? I mean, at least the Abyssal Flame does 20 more damage for each energy card in your discard pile. Maybe, and the fact that it's got this as an option, it could be a bit of a Lugia, so maybe, but not too convinced. Okay, we're seeing Scorvillain as a fire type, also as a leaf type, which that does make it interesting. That definitely makes it interesting, the double type, because Zod is weak to grass, and so is Roaring Moon weak to the... Is it leaf or is it grass? I just call it the green energy. But we need to put damage. This does 70 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Oh, they definitely want you to combo this with Center Scorch, damaging yourself and then coming in and doing some damage over there. Gouging Fire gets a baby. Lunge Out, Blazing Charge. If your opponent has 4 or fewer prize cards remaining. This Tauros doesn't look nearly as cool as the other one. You may put 2 energy cards, stage 2 Pokemon into their hands. I mean, it's like, it's into their hands. It's not like you're discarding it. Mantine, does he do anything cool to one of your opponent's Pokemon? I mean, 50 Aqua Dive. That could, with Dunskull's, the Dun Bomb, that could be something. There could be something there. Does require 2 energy though. Feebas, let's see its evolution. Prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Terra Pokemon. Whoa, okay. Because Terra Pokemon are going to get incredibly overpowered. So Militoke EX, this could be, I mean, Hypno Splash not really doing much. But Sparkling Scales, we could see some play from that. Spheal, Pokemon's Asleep, Celio, I mean, this anything interesting. Pokemon that have 2 or less energy attached can't attack. Okay. I mean, for stage 2, yeah, that's cute. Look how cute that is. I like that one. They're like friends. Sea Slug Pokemon. What on earth is this thing? Cryogonal. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Okay. Well, flip a coin if hit your... And then what? Great. Okay. The Black Hiram EX. That just sounds so badass. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a dragon, it's now paralyzed. Okay. Black Frost. This Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. 250. That's hardcore. Because Shen Pao, discarding 4 energies, would only do 240. And Black Frost, you can then attack again. Probably still play Shen Pao though. Bruix. If this Pokemon acts as part, okay, 3 damage as a counter. The art, Quaxley, Quaxwell, Quackquaval. You must put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. I mean, Bidoof and Bibarel do that a lot better. Yeah, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage, 150, okay. Ooh, Iron Bundle, looks super cool. Is that thing attached to him? Iron Bundle. This does 50 less damage for each in your opponent's retreat cost, okay. Shen Pao gets a baby. Oh, that's a beautiful illustration of Shen Pao. Look how big its tail is. Like, normally a creature's tail... I've never seen an animal where the tail is thicker than the neck. Like, is it just me? But why is Shen Pao's tail... I guess he's got a big fluffy tail. Oh no, yeah. All animals that have got a big fluffy tail will be bigger than their neck. What am I saying? Like a squirrel. A squirrel's... But I guess then it's the fluff. It's the fluff. Anyway, forgetting the... I just love He's got swords coming out of his mouth, like a proper saber-tooth. He's a saber-tooth tiger. Ruinous Pokemon. Okay, when you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a stadium. Like, wasn't there the pumpkin that did that? There was that little pumpkin that did that from Sword and Shield. Icicle Loop, put an energy, boring. Pikachu! Pikachu! Pika. Okay, sorry. Resolute Heart, that's incredible. If it's going to get knocked out, he stays in with 10 HP. And 200, okay. 200 is low, but and he's a bench Pokemon. Yeah, make it difficult. A Resolute Heart, okay. Gives it something, but I mean, if you've got Frostlass, it just takes it out. But then you have to combine with something else. Topaz Bolt is interesting. Just got 3 energy from this Pokemon. It does 300. And I did see this on Reddit. Someone was talking about combining it with Overvolt Discharge. You may attach up to 3 basic energy from your discard to your electric Pokemon any way you like. But then you get wiped out. So I kind of feel like it's a big sacrifice Magneton's doing so that Pikachu can do Topaz Bolt. And I think 300, it's a very awkward number. It's an awkward number. If it was 340, 320 even, yes, we're cooking. But 300, I'd rather it be 280 and you discard only 2 energy from this Pokemon. I just feel like it's weirdly placed. That's a beautiful card. That is, wow, I think that's like my favorite Magnemite card I've ever seen. Gorgeous artwork. Not too bad. Magnezone just looks weird as a Pokemon. Zap Cannon, wow, that's a lot of energy. That Pokemon can't retreat. I mean, Mighty Magnetism, no, who cares? Rotom, discard all item cards from your opponent's hand. Oh, Crushing Pulse. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That could be, yeah. Meh. Yeah, we might actually see that Rotom come into play. Blitzel, oh, it looks so cute. And Zebstrike. Yeah, we're probably never going to see them played. Stunkfish, sometimes they do something interesting. Flip a coin, paralyze, and discard an energy. Wow, okay. Tapu Koko. Search your deck for up to 2 lightning Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. Prize count, if you have more prizes remaining than your opponent. Wattrel. Collateral. Move all energy from this Pokemon to your bench Pokemon where you like. Maybe. Oh, Collateral is also getting an EX. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. Oh. Okay. Thunderlace. This does 40 more damage for each electric Pokemon attached to this Pokemon. Ooh, Thunderlace with Electric Generator. Hey. That could be cool. Miraidon getting another baby. What's that word called? Code Protect. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to each of your future Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon EX. If this Pokemon is no longer your active Pokemon, this effect ends. Okay. Oh, Togepi. Oh, look at little Togepi. That's so cute. Oh, Togepi. Togenet. Togekiss is knocked out. Flip a coin if heads... Oh. When your opponent's exposed is knocked out, flip a coin. If heads, take 1 more prize card. Okay. And I must say, that's actually a very beautiful art piece as well. Okay. I mean, it feels like a Meet deck, but we'll go with it. This has to be the cutest. This has to be the cutest Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Meryl, I've got the plushie, and I think this is my favorite card from the set. This is my favorite card from the set. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't do that. If you have any Terra Pokemon play, this Pokemon can use Double Edge Attack for just... Oh, I'm building this deck. We are building... Just, well, not because it's cute. Well, mainly because it's cute. But because Glistening Bubbles, Double Edge, that is hardcore. That is such a... That could be a deck. Which Terra Pokemon do we get in, though? But that... We're making it. We're going to make it. Delightful Kiss. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards. Attach them to one of your bench Pokemon. Then shuffle Smoochum. Your basic Pokemon play have no retreat cost. This Pokemon can't attack. Cool. Latios. I mean, is that one just red and that one just blue? Like they're the same Pokemon, hey? No, I'm offending people. You can see, this was not my generation of Pokemon. Skill Dive, this attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. Doesn't sound great. Painful Memories, put 2 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. On each of your opponent's Pokemon. Ooh, that with Frostlass, this guy just made Frostlass amazing. Okay, we might even play that deck. Oh, look, they got all 3 of them. Attach up to 2 basic energy from your hand to your Pokemon anywhere you like. If you don't have... Okay, this Pokemon can't attack. Neurokineticist, 10 more damage for each damage count on all your opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, I mean... I could see those 3 maybe with a Frostlass. Yeah. How are you drawing cards, though? I don't know. Very much a meme deck. Then this, as they say, is the biblically accurate angel with what type? Siglith. I choose you. It is a Avianoid. What is an Avianoid? An Avianoid. What is that? Well, anyway, you draw 2 cards. Flip heads. Pokemon is Paralyze. Yamask. That is the coolest Yamask card I've seen, because I don't like Yamask. But that card's pretty cool. Someone's been playing way too much Egypt because Configure... How do you say these names? Kufugurus. Okay. Lore of the Underworld. No wonder parents don't want their children to play a game where the coffin Pokemon is giving them the lore of the underworld. This puts 6 damage counters on each Pokemon that has an ability. Yeah, they're building up Frost. Because this, along with Uxie, this could be quite devastating. There's a deck here. There's definitely a deck there. That's like very cool. That's very cool art. Your opponent reveals their hand. Okay, the attacks are useless, but that is... Wow. I like that card. Oh, that's also beautiful. Look at that. Stunning. Beckoning Tail, you must discard a Chill Teaser toy from your hand in order to use its ability. You may switch in. There's too much reading. Sylveon. Oh, getting an EX. That's pretty cool. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon do 100 less damage. Yeah, maybe choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, shuffle them and all attached cards into your opponent's deck. Oh, wow. Okay. Din, put a trainer from your discard pile into your hand. That could be useful for a Snorlax dex. Xerneas. The life Pokemon. It's like, I guess what Bambi looks like if you eat that magic mushroom. The Aurora Gain. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Giga Impact. I mean, useless. Oricorio. Also a dancing Pokemon. It's oh yeah, because it's literally the same Pokemon. It's just this one's pink. Attach up to 2 basic energy from your discard. Yeah, boring. Sandy Gaze. Boring. Ooh, hello. Palosand EX, and it's Terra. The defending Pokemon can't retreat. Okay. It's a bit underwhelming, eh? Tapu Lily. Ooh, that's pretty. Mental Crush. Your opponent's active Pokemon is confused. If. In Diddy, you may heal 30 damage from your active Pokemon and have it recover from a special. Oh, that could be useful-ish. Flittle. Espera, devolve one of your opponent's evolved Pokemon cards. Okay. Flittermane. Move all damage comes from one of your benched ancient Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. That could be very cool with the Roaring Moon that does 200 damage to itself. Okay. During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon do 30 less damage. The other one's better. Gimme Goal. Yeah, that is 2 basic energy card, reveal them, put them into your hand. We still have what? We still have how many Pokemon to go through? I think we need to make a part 2. Because we're going to make a part 2, and then we can also talk about some of those trainer cards. Yeah, the A-Specs. Wow. Ooh, damn. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. But we will talk about these in... Wow. No way. Oh, look at... Even this feels pretty cool. No, we'll do this. We're doing this in the next video. In part 2. Until then, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you soon for part 2. Cheers.